going to tuck your pelvis underneath. Breathe in. Tuck your pelvis out. Breathe out. Tuck your pelvis in. From here, go into a hamstring stretch and calf muscles. So you're going to rotate your elbows in. Chin down, head down here. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. I've blasted the hamstrings yesterday, so you can really feel it. What you can do here is you can kind of like walk, change your position around, have a feel for it. You should feel that in the hammies. If you are sat down all day as well, your hamstrings are going to be tight. However, you want to make sure that you're also working your hamstrings and making sure that they're nice and strong as well. You don't want to be stretching your hamstrings if they're already weak and underdeveloped. From here, one leg up, bring the leg through, plant, really push away as well, and stick your pelvis up. You can come up onto your toe as well. Plant the third, you might not be able to do this, you don't have the flexibility from here. You're going to come up, plant the knee down, and then what you can do is you can grab your shin, the bottom of your shin, flex your foot to protect your knee, and this is going to work the psoas muscle, the hip flexor. That's the one that can pull in the spine. This is really tight. This might be tight from sitting down, it might also be tight from walking. If your glutes are underdeveloped and you find the psoas muscles doing most of the work in walking, and you're walking a great deal. Now, you can strengthen these by performing leg raises. So usually, a lot of people do leg raises incorrectly. They will try and target their lower core, lower abdomen. However, because they've got that rounded back, they're just going to bring it up like so, instead of having a flat spine against the cushion and rounding the spine at the top. So you really round it, you're showing your butt to the people in front. Okay, so from here, from this position, you're then going to walk the foot across, bring it down, and as best you can, just as far down as you can, go into this position here. Stretch the glutes, the glute medius, the outside of the hip muscles as well. Now, if these become tight, you can have problems here as well. Okay, from there, come down, and then you're not going to push yourself away. Using you're going to come as far back as you can, and you put your hands there. And you can slowly progress this. This is going to stretch your core though, not your back. From there, come back into this position, stretch the lats, and then come up, and this time go opposite side. Opposite leg comes up, come through, make it wrong way, opposite leg, come through, back foot, knee down, grab the lower part of the shin, same again, tuck the pelvis underneath you as well, tuck that pelvis, don't be like this, tuck it here. Now, when you do these as well, when you do these movements, just kind of like be mindful and check into what side is tighter. For example, if you've got your right hip flexor super tight and your left one's not as tight, and then you notice that perhaps the way your living room is set up, you sit like this 90% of the time, then this hip flexor here is tight, and of course this is a pattern that you're going to have to change. Okay, from there, walk the foot across, come down. If you can't do this one and this one's too tight, what you can do, and this is set me nicely for the next one, is you can put one leg over, thread this hand through, grab the shin here, and work here. You can also, like a forklift, beep, beep, beep. Okay, from there, sit flat and booty, and then you're going to hinge forward as best you can. You feel this in the hamstrings as well, and then what I'm going to do, this is the greatest stretch for the muscles that run parallel to your spine. You're going to bring your chin to your chest, and what I found is, of all the stretches I do, when these muscles, the erectors, when they become tight from things like back extensions, deadlifts, what will happen is my breath. When it's really tight, I end up making real strains. You know, I come in this position and I'm like, to really feel it stretching when it's tight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come cross leg, and then if you watch I'm going to do this side so you can watch my elbow. I'm going to rotate my elbow, rotate, and then I can bring it down, and then I'll bring this hand over to the side here, and I'm going to stretch these muscles. QL muscle, quadratus lumborum, sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Same again. Again, pay attention to which side is tighter. Now, the QL is a muscle that, if you imagine like a chevron, it runs off here and attaches to the top of the pelvis, your lat crest. So, you know, if you're carrying a bag on one side every single day, you're always using the right arm, what you're going to find is that's like a suitcase carry, that right side's going to become tight. So what you want to do is you want to switch hands. So we've stretched to the back itself, we've got some good mobility in the spine by moving here. Another thing you can do if you want a little bit more mobility in the spine is you can bring your arms up and just rotate. Real steady, nice and steady, just get a nice little rotation, just get some mobility in the spine. These two are like the mobility. Then you've got the hamstring here, have a little play around with it. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Tuck the pelvis down, position, come around, do the same on the other side, come around, chin down here. Boom, boom, boom,